like regularly from now on? Majharul, if you can hear me.
Yes, ma'am. I discussed with Nishat sir, and he suggested that now I am continuing your class.
So the homework that I provided yesterday, could you go through for the spoken English class? It was for the spoken English class. Could you go through, Majharul?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you will be doing the homework from today, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right then. Okay. So now I would like to go to Mim. Uh, Mim, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Right,
Yes, ma'am.
right, Mim. So, I sent two videos. As I remember, and there was one video of a hungry Venus, and which traps the flies and to like fill their stomach. I and get the protein out of the flies. So I would like to ask you, Mim, the what was the even though it was a very short video, actually I wanted to show the excellency that happens in our nature. So, Mim, if you could explain what was the thing
Yes,
that
ma'am.
happened in the video. Yes.
Thank you. From the Venus flytrap, it's also called carnivorous plants. It is
It's
another species.
carnivorous. It's carnivorous, Mim. It's not carnivorous. It's
Sorry,
carnivorous.
carnivorous. Yes, ma'am, carnivorous. Carnivorous plants, and Venus is also another species of carnivorous plants. The Venus flytrap has an attractive outlook by which it can trap many insects, many hosts, and also small animals for feeding itself. Also, I saw that it makes itself very attractive by spread out nectar across the
By spreading out the nectar.
by spreading out nectar across the brim of each leaf. Then, when any flies or hosts find out this nectar, they are attracted by this to consume, and it's a trap by the Venus flytrap, which is also known as carnivorous plants. I said, though it has six tiny hairs on each leaf, uh, with with help of which any kinds of flies can be trapped. If any insects strike one hair, then the fly trap fix a timer automatically. Second strike happens in less than 20 seconds. The insects are punished, uh, punished or trapped by this fly trap.
They are not punished, Mim. Okay, like they are trapped. That will be fine.
Okay, ma'am. It it makes an electrical impulse also. Uh, uh, Immediately, it makes an electrical impulse and looks the tips together like prison bars when it is closed uh, in uh, in just a fraction of a second, or immediately it is closed. After 10 days, the trap reopens and resets itself for the next victims or next insects or any kinds of flies. And when it reopens, all the meals are completely finished, but only husks are remain there. And then uh, it also it again it again it also resets itself for another another trap. That's it, ma'am. I understood.
Yes, you understood from the video. Meme, have you ever seen this kind of plant in real life?
No, ma'am. I Yes, ma'am. I knew about it, but the video I watched today, it is for the first time.
Okay, for the first time, right? Also, did you know that there are different shapes of this type of plants, and there are different types of shapes, and maybe
Yes,
we
ma'am.
had one. Yes, we had one in our general science book. I remember as much as I remember that they had a there was a different shape, and like a picture. So maybe yes. So that's another shape that I also found out. And um, there was, I don't know, but there is a plant, a big tree, and which actually eats human beings. Right? Have you heard of it as well, Mim?
Yes, ma'am. I heard it, but I didn't see about this.
Nah, the videos. How will you find videos of it? It is rare to find videos of it because you will not get a video of it. Why? Why will you try? Like, why will anyone go there and die themselves and take a video of it? Right? Okay. Thank you, Mim. Thank you. And right now, I would go to Piyash. And Piyash, the next video, as I remember, it was about um yes, the penguin. It was about a baby penguin who was freezing to death, and it had to like find its mother to get the warmth. And what was happening is
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, just give me 5 seconds, ma'am, because I need to move a safe and camp place, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So, very fast of the scene, I see a baby penguin freezing uh, at the outside of the family, and he tries to reach mm, to his family because uh, already the blizzard has reached the colony. So there is only hope of the protection. The baby penguin needs to reach his mother, and unfortunately, uh, we knew that the other mother and father penguins are carrying only their own child, and as the blizzard is starting, the temperature is surprisingly uh, fall down, and maybe it's reached minus 40-degree temperature. So it's a really dangerous situation for the baby penguin, and his mother uh, mm, uh, last cries, but his cries are um, not hearing because of the wind. And after a huge struggling, uh, at last the baby penguin feels safe, but it is the not the last, because after a while the full storm going to lash the colony, and the temperature was going to be minus 60 degrees. So um, and only the mother's heat uh, was not enough for the child. So when the wind turns 100 kilometers, all the penguin are huddled together, and they cluster all together. And maybe that's time the temperature was increasing, and at the center the temperature was around 30 degrees Celsius, and that's time, and they move and give chance to the last one, and to the inter. And that's in this situation they could manage the whole uh, bad weather temperature. And at last we I saw that a alone father was outside the colony, and again his situation was like the baby child, but he was strong enough, and some moment later he able to reach the colony and save himself.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Tosif, Tosif, are you trying to say something? I can't hear you.
Hello. जी मैम
Yes,
एक्चुअली
yes, Tosif.
my laptop sound problem, so ma'am you can uh, hear me.
I can hear you, Tosif, clearly, loud and clearly. I can totally hear you. Okay, so Tosif, the thing I asked you that did you go through the videos that I sent yesterday?
Yes ma'am, I will see this video, baby penguin, and
It's about baby penguin, and there was another one, right? And it was about a plant, about a carnivorous plant which actually lives on flies and insects, and its name is Venus, right?
yes
So
ma'am,
did you go through this video as well?
yes ma'am.
Right. So could you actually try to speak in English and explain what was the thing that actually happened in the video?
uh, yes ma'am, I will try it. uh, Actually I see this video uh, within a few hours the full force of uh, a little baby penguin uh, freezing. Um,
No, I asked about the other one, those not the penguin one. I asked about the Venus. Did you go through the video? Also, I want to ask you how many times did you actually like view one video? Did you go through just once or more than once the videos?
Ma'am, I complete two video visit video.
Yes, you finished two videos. I understand, but how many times did you actually watch one video? How many times?
Ma'am,
Did you go
I
through once or
no,
more
ma'am.
than
I was visiting baby penguin uh, two time watches and hungry Venus videos. I was uh, visit two times.
Okay, you watched two times the video, the both the videos you watched two times.
Yes, ma'am.
Right,
Yes.
right. Um, so the video that you went through actually. So, I would like to ask you that as the first video, it seemed a bit smaller than the other one. Could you explain what is the thing that happened in that video, which means the Venus flytrap?
Uh, Actually, ma'am, uh, I could not explain that because it's very hard to me. Uh, but uh, but I can this video. mm,
The penguin one.
No, ma'am. This hungry Venus, this hungry Venus or baby penguin. I can understand. I can understand, but uh, I can't explain that.
Try to summarize, and I think if there is anything that you can't, I will be able to help you. Start, start, right? Start saying
Yes, ma'am.
what was the
Okay.
first thing that happened in the video. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, first video is Hungry Venus. This is video is uh, mm, uh, actually um, it's a dangerous leaf.
A dangerous plant. Yes, it's a very dangerous plant. Why?
Very
Because
dangerous plants because it's a uh, uh, কীট পতঙ্গের ইংলিশ কি ম্যাম ছোট প্রাণী
insect, insects,
insects are die and eat uh,
they eat. Yes, they
they
eat
eat
these
they
insects.
eat they eat insects uh, insects eat plants so uh, so those plants is uh, look like
Are
very nice and
yeah,
uh, mm,
they look
this
very beautiful. Yes.
very nice and beautiful. This plant are uh, are insects in it 10 days then uh, then leave
Okay,
then
so
leave.
Tosif,
Yes,
say this way, Tosif, listen, say this way that these plants they keep the insects for 10 days, and
yes,
yes, and after digesting the whole thing again, they open up for another fly or insect to catch. Okay.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, then
Then, ma'am, actually, you can you in this video details. So it um, you
yes, so didn't you feel amazed, or didn't you wasn't it surprising and amazing that there is such a kind of plant which actually eat insects, and which is not like other plants that we see around us. So it is very mesmerizing or amazing, right?
yes, ma'am.
So, yes. Okay, thank you so much for your try. And Tosif, the one thing I think you could do is that you could actually okay, Tosif, you can mute yourself. You could do one thing that after listening one video, and you need to listen to one video maybe, and I will not send videos, that kind of videos, and even though I send videos, it's for you that if the video is more than 7 or 8 minutes longer, then just watch one video per day, but you have to watch the video for more than 4 times or 4 to 5 times after you watch the video. And of course you have to switch on the subtitles, and if you like go on watching the video, carry on watching the video or go through the video while having the subtitles, you will be able to understand the whole thing. And if you do this thing, maybe suppose that after finishing the class, you will go through, I will send the video and you will go through the video once, then again after 30 minutes or 35 or maybe 40 minutes, you will go through the video again and then again, and like actually keep a time between the times you have been watching one video or two videos. So that will help you actually to remember the whole thing. And before coming to class, I would like you to answer, like I would like you to actually stand in front of a camera or maybe a mirror, right? And you can try to speak with yourself. And I think that that would be the best option. Or maybe you can try to speak within your mind. Don't just watch the video and then come to the class. You can actually do the homework at home as well. Before coming here, you can try to speak by yourself and actually recognize the potentials that you have and the lackings that you are having, and the words you can't recognize by, like you cannot actually collect together. And you can actually do this. If you do this thing maybe um, every day for maybe 1 hour, then like the listening, I'm not speaking about only the like speaking procedure, I'm speaking about the listening procedure and the speaking procedure all together. It will not take you more than 1 to 1.5 hour. Okay, half hours. So we will have to go through the whole video maybe 4 or 5 times. Then you will be able to understand the whole thing and try to speak by yourself and speak with yourself. Then maybe the thing will be lot easier, and you will get to feel the change within. Believe me, you will get to feel the change within 10 to 15 days, a lot of changes you will feel while speaking, so just one thing, you have to maintain the consistency and the continuity. Otherwise the things won't be that much easier, right? Because there is no way that we can become perfect without exercising anything. So, and of course there is not such a shortcut way to be successful and the thing that you want to achieve actually, right? So Lisa, have you gone through the videos? Yes. Tosip, carry on.
Okay, ma'am. I can understand that. Thank you.
All right, Tosip. Thank you so much. And maintain the things that I'm saying here and every day, each and every day, by listening to the speeches of all of us, and each of us will learn something more from all of us. Okay, so maintain this continuity. Right now, I will go to Lisa. Lisa, have you gone through the two videos that I sent? Lisa.
Yes, ma'am. I saw those
Okay, Lisa.
videos. Yes, ma'am. I
Yes,
saw those video.
videos, right? And of course, and also Lisa, can you actually go to a place like which has less background noises, because this class is going to be uploaded on YouTube, right? So the class is getting recorded, so you need to maintain clear background, um, Lisa. So you can carry on. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry for that because I'm staying hostel. That's why other
Yes, I get it. I get
noise.
it. Okay, all right, Lisa.
Um,
So, okay, all right, Lisa. So, I would like to ask you that within the two videos, between the two videos, which one did you feel like was easier for you to understand?
ma'am, I saw uh, those videos, and um, when I saw the first video, I have realized that a green leaf, it is two part and prickly. When it has opened, it was looking very attractive. Then a fly came to it, and it was eating the leaf, but the leaf opened for a fixed time. After finishing this time, it has automatically closed. At at when the leaf opened, then the fly was no, no. When the leaf closed, the fly was trying
To get out,
go
trying to get out.
outside, trying to get out, but it has try and try, but it didn't go outside, get out, and at last the fly has died. Mm, it was the travel of the story. No, and and when the fly, and that fly was when the fly was die, then the leaf opened again, and yeah, it was waiting the another victim.
Yes, it was
Thank you,
waiting
ma'am.
for another victim. Okay, Lisa, thank you so much. Thank you so much for expressing the things, even though it was brief. Still, thank you so much for your trying. And I see here today a new member and MD Nazrul. Nazrul, can you hear me? Am I audible, Nazrul?
Yes.
Okay. So, Nazrul, I am the teacher of the spoken class here. So, have you just started joining the class today? Will you be, and can you actually introduce yourself? If not in English, you can also try to speak in Bengali as well. It's not an issue. So, could you actually introduce yourself that which college do you go, or maybe you are a student, or maybe you are a job holder, and where do you live, the things about yourself. Introduce yourself, Najrul.
আমার নাম মোহাম্মদ নজরুল ইসলাম, বাসা মনোহরদী, নরসিংদী। আমি হাতিরদিয়া ডিগ্রি কলেজে আছি, 3rd ইয়ার। আমি আজকেই জয়েন করেছি।
Okay. Okay, Najrul. So which subject you were studying, in which subject?
বিএ, ব্যাচেলর অফ আর্টস।
uh, okay, okay, all right, Najrul. Thank you. So thank you so much for joining our classes and joining with the journey that we have been. And uh, so, if you feel interested, you can join the classes each and every day, and we will be honored. And also, Najrul, like, what are the thing? Like, what is the main issue for which you actually wanted to join this class and the online sessions? So, what is the main reason for you to join this class?
আমি লার্নিং ইংলিশ শিখতে চাই, এই জন্য।
Yes, I understand. You want to learn, which means like, is it about the spoken English or maybe the basic thing as well?
স্পোকেন ইংলিশ, সেই জন্যই ইয়ে করছিলাম।
All right. Okay. Thank you, Najrul. So I will provide you one homework tomorrow, by which you can actually introduce yourself, the things that you said about yourself today, and you will have to send me a video, not a video, an audio, actually audio recording, through the WhatsApp, through the WhatsApp group, or maybe you can also send me through email address as well. I will send you the email address in the group, or maybe I can actually message you right now here. uh, Give me a moment. So that will be your homework from tomorrow if you're going to join the class. So this is my email address. Okay. Send me a audio. Send me an audio recording of your about yourself, and you can also describe. You will have 3 minutes, and within that 3 minutes, try to introduce yourself. Okay. Thank you, Najru.
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Right. Um, right. So, Majharul, yes, Majharul, you are in the class. I can see you. So, Majharul, the other day I asked these questions before, but as you were not in the class, I would like to ask you one question, because in the as we are going through the IELTS course, so we will have to go through these questions, and the normal questions, the general questions, we will have all of us will have to face, right? So, I would like to ask you, Majharul, that the place that you live in, some right now, maybe you are living in living in one kind of maybe a town, or maybe a city, or maybe a village. So the place that you live in, what is the thing that you like about that place, which are the atmosphere surrounded by, like, surrounded, and the people, or maybe the locality, or maybe the nature, what is the thing that you actually are interested in the place you live? Or maybe it also can happen that you don't like anything about it. So could you explain, Majharul, that what is the thing that you like about the place you live?
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Currently, I am living at the town, which is called Gajipur, and this is the very uh, development area, and lots of industries are situated here. And when I live here, I feel very happy because my neighborhood is very friendly, and my friends and family all are the all are the living in the same areas. So when I need some help from them, they can help me easily. And when I feel sick and something, so then they can contact me easily. They know me and I know them also. So it is very easy to me that recognize themselves. And when I go outside the city, uh, sometimes I met him through the other city like Dhaka, Uttara, when I go to some work there. So that's a very busy area. And one thing that I dislike for this, because in this area some traffic is arised. So that's why the all the time the horn and some noise came here. And the rickshaw is very popular in my area, and it has increased day by day. So it may some it may create sometimes problem, because when lots of rickshaw all together they are running, so the road, the walking road is get narrow. So that's why it's a problem. And yes, I like my neighborhood and my living place.
All right, Majarul, thank you so much. But Majarul, the one thing I felt while listening to your speaking, that the thing actually I told before, I don't know if you remember or not, but you can actually go through, like whenever if that this video will be uploaded on YouTube, so you can actually review your voice, so you will be able to understand there are some extra sounds that you are using here. Okay, so if you need time, Majharul, you will actually listen to those but don't actually go to like make the extra sounds like uh, uh, don't do this. Okay, and try to avoid. And because these are the things, actually they are the main issues, they are the more the most important hindrances that we face. So it's a big minus point. Okay, so try to avoid this while speaking. And otherwise, the way you are speaking and the pronunciation of words, they seems be to all right. But the things you need to, at first, you need to actually hit yourself with that. You have to avoid all those extra sounds. Okay. So that will be your homework. And whenever I provide the videos, or maybe I ask you about any random kind of things, whenever you are speaking, you need to be conscious or cautious actually, that you will avoid all those extra sounds while speaking, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Right. Thank you, Majarul. And now I will go to Piyash and I will ask Piyash that that our life is filled with good decisions and bad decisions, and there are some things that we actually go through, and there are some issues that actually are the big minus points of our life. So and there are so many things that are also the greatest points of our life as well. So Piyash, what is the thing, what is one decision, one important decision, is there any one important decision that you have taken in your life and it actually helped you in some kind of way, and actually you got profit to you in your life, Piyash?
Okay, ma'am. So, in this point of view, I would like to say that a better decisions can make one's life better, and if a person able to take a decisions in his proper time, obviously he will be succeed. And if he uh, is not able to take any decisions, obviously uh, he is suffering a lot in later. And obviously we need a better chance to take a decisions. But today I would like to talk about my admission, and when I finished my ATC, then I decided to choose the engineering subject, but unfortunately I failed to gain this subject. And later on, one of my elder brother, he told me, uh, I also said that he suggested me that if you choose social science subject, then obviously it will be easier to get a chance on admission. Then after some days, maybe it 7 days later, I changed my decisions and I took mm, a took preparation on BSS course. Then it seems to be easier it was very easy rather than science or any kind of applied subject. So within 3 months, I prepared well for the admission, and uh, I got admission all over the countries. But at last, I chose University of Rajshahi Information Science because it was the new subject, and I feel there um, had chance to gain a better job or a chance to be something easier. So yes, it was my best decision. I think so, ma'am.
Thank you, yes, thank you so much. Yes, there are many important things that actually happen in our life, and we likewise after I would like to share my experience with you that after I like there was once from the time our admission started, what happened that we had only one chance to get into a university like Dhaka. So after I didn't get my chance, and my father and I, we both decided to come here in Shantiniketan Vishwabharati, which is situated in India, and of course in West Bengal, and it is in the district of Birbhum, and it's 160 kilometers away from Kolkata as well. Even though it is so far away from my home and the people I am attached to, it was one of my best decisions that I took throughout the whole 5 years, and it was a wonderful journey of my life. right? So there are so many important things that you actually, that your right decision makes your life better and easier, right? Thank you, Piyash. Now, meme. I will go to meme, and meme. Do you, you said that you haven't watched that much. You have watched. Sorry, I'm sorry. You have watched movies and all, but do you watch shows, television shows as well? In the television, like meme. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I show sometimes Bangla series, Bangla dramas,
Yes.
sometimes Hindi series also, but
At the
not
series or serials? At the series or serials?
serial, na, not serial, not serial, series.
Okay, okay, series is okay.
Yes,
Series
ma'am.
is like, which means the web series is right.
It's like that.
Yes, so that can be one and another option, and maybe there are some reality shows as well, which we find or on the television, and may there are many reality shows as well. So which watch every day on television? Do you have any kind of show, and what is that?
Ma'am, I have a problem to forget uh, very fast anything. I could not remember even sometime I even I watch about the movies. I cannot remember the names or the history. Most of the times I could not remember properly.
Meme, I understand that the TV shows or maybe the series is that you already watched. I'm not asking about it. Is there any kind of show that you
No, ma'am.
watch now at this moment?
No, ma'am. Recently, I did not watch any type or any kinds of shows.
All right then. All right. So you haven't watched much, that much important. Like there are many kinds of shows on television, right? Like in for the Indian TV shows, it's like Saregamapa, and then for the Bangladeshi channels, there are also so many like talent finding TV reality shows. Then there are some dancing reality shows, and there are some comedian shows. All of those. So
Ma'am, I watch these kinds of shows occasionally, not regularly.
so yes, occasionally yes, that's what I'm asking him. So do you like watching them, and what is the type of thing that you like actually viewing? Name any kind of show.
Ma'am,
Why? Yes, because you cannot you have to, like, you need to say something, right? So
yes, ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, I love to watch something uh, which finding meaning or we can learn from learn from those videos or shows. Uh, that kinds of series or shows I love to watch.
Okay. All right, all right. Okay, thank you, mim, thank you. Now, mm, I would like to. Is anyone trying to say something? Okay, no, maybe. Right. So now I would like to go to Lisa and ask you the same question, that do you watch television shows or TV shows, or maybe any kind of shows in your phone or any devices? So do you have anything that you prefer watching at your free time or at your leisure, Lisa?
Ma'am, I I was recording uh, recording to recording how how spend how did spend my leisure time, and it is homework for our offline class, and today our sir taking just writing class, and he told me that this record sent to your class and you check it. Uh, I can you please explain what is the
Lisa, I couldn't understand because I was not told beforehand what kind of homework is it, a or is it an audio or it's a writing?
audio?
Okay, it's an audio. So Lisa, yes, you could have told me before joining the class. Like while at first you could have tell me, because I didn't know about this. Okay, you can send me, but where will you send this thing? Like in all, maybe in WhatsApp or in through Gmail account, Lisa.
WhatsApp, ma'am.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, ma'am. Hmm.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. WhatsApp. Um. Okay, I will. Lisa, you send me that, and I will check it after the class ends. Okay, because I was not. I didn't know about the fact. Okay. Also, right, and
Ma'am,
Lisa, the I asked you about TV shows. Yes, yes.
ম্যাম আমি এটা বলছি যে আমাদের অফলাইনে যে স্পিকিং ক্লাস হয়, স্পোকেন ক্লাস হয়, এখানে একটা হোমওয়ার্ক ছিল আমাদের যে লেজার টাইম কিভাবে কাটাই, এটা 50 সেকেন্ডের রেকর্ড করে আনার জন্য। তো এটা আমি করছি। তো স্যার আজকে যেহেতু আমাদের শুধু রাইটিং ক্লাস হয়েছে, তাই স্যার বলছে এইটা রেকর্ডটা এই ক্লাসে দেওয়ার জন্য, আর এবং এটা আপনি হচ্ছে চেক করে দিবেন, এটা বলছে।
That time, but yes, I will check that. But Lisa, that was not my question that I asked you, right? I asked you, do you watch any TV shows? Uh, and yes, you have to understand the question first. Meme, are you saying something?
Sorry, ma'am.
Hmm. Right.
Okay, ma'am. Um, After few days, I watched videos regularly. It is not. It was not. It is not TV shows, but it is how to make grow mushroom, and how to cultivate Chinook. Uh,
This kind of video. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. I get it. I get it, Lisa. But the question that I asked, um, I would like to go to Piyash. Piyash, do you have any kind of TV shows that you watch in your everyday life? Not like everyday life, but you actually like to watch whenever you are free, or maybe any kind of you can understand, right, what kind of TV shows I am trying to mention here. Not about the series that you can binge watch, or not the movies that you can watch in one go, not that kind of thing, that you the things that actually gets telecasted each and every day on television. I'm asking about that kind of television show. So Piyash, do you watch any kind of shows like this?
Ma'am, nowadays I am passing my busy days. I would like to say when I was in school, then I like to watch different type of TV shows, and that's time our female member were so much interested to see the drama serial, and that's from Kolkata, and one of the serial names was Ekhane Akash Nil, and uh, I loved also see Miracle and Dadagiri. But nowadays, when I get time, then I like to see Kapil Sharma's show, man, because it really make me happy, ma'am. So I like the serial or TV show, ma'am.
Yes, it's actually intellectually rich. The jokes are also intellectually rich as well, right? So yes, thank you, P.S. That was the question that I wanted to ask. I wanted to know from from all of you, right? So thank you, Piyash. Right now, I would like to go to Majharul again. That Majharul, like there are many incidents when we um go to many occasions and all those things, and it sometimes happen that we lost our important things somewhere, and after some time we find them again. And there are some things we don't find ever again, and there are some things we find anywhere and everywhere. And when I was in my like graduation courses and post graduation course, uh, there was one incident that I forgot my phone, and my friends, they kept it as a joke, and I totally lost my mind. Where is my phone? Where did it go? And so I want to ask you, Majarul, did anything like this happen to your life? And if you have one kind, can you actually share your story with us?
Yes, ma'am. One incident happened to me, and it was when I go my grandparents' home, and it was 2019.
When I went to my grandparents' house, not home.
Okay, when I went to my grandparents' home, uh, and when I went to there, I get into the train, and that moment, uh, my phone has been hijacked. And after that, I reached there and I realized that I haven't the phone. Then I search everywhere and no one can help me. And that's why I realized that I lost my phone. And I didn't expect that I do not back it again. Then one try I took an attempt, and I filed my near police station, and I told her the whole story. And then uh, they wrote a GD. Then they told me you have to I did not get any result from them. After 1 year later, my uncle helped me a lot. He told me if you have an uh, your uh, I yeah what should I say uh, IMI number. If you give me your IMI number, I will try to find your phone. Then I send them my IMI number, and after 1 year, after 1 week later, uh, she got my phone. He got my phone in Silet. After that, he collect my phone. Then he gave me my phone again, and I found my phone after 1.5 years later. And it was a very unexpected uh, situation for me because I totally unexpected that my phone uh, would again to my return to me. Then it was totally surprise thing in my life.
Surprising thing in my life. Okay. Yes, there are some mistakes while making the sentence, but it was all right. Majarul, try each and every day will be able to speak in a better way. Okay, so now I think I will send you the homeworks, and Najrul, you have your homework, right? মানে আপনাকে আপনাকে নিজে আপনি যে আজকে ইন্ট্রোডাকশনটা দিলেন, আপনার নিজের যে পরিচিতি দিলেন, সেই পরিচিতিটা সম্পর্কে আপনি যেটা বলছেন সেটা আপনি ক্লাসের মধ্যে যেরকম সেরকম আপনি কি করবেন সেটা রেকর্ড করবেন, এবং রেকর্ড করার পরে সেই জিনিসটা আপনি ওই করবেন, সেই জিনিসটা আপনি রেকর্ড করবেন আপনার ফোন ডিভাইস হোক বা যে যে ডিভাইস দিয়ে আপনি জয়েন করছেন, আপনি রেকর্ড করার পরে সেটা আপনি হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ যে গ্রুপটা আছে সেই গ্রুপটাতে পাঠাবেন। এবং সেটা পাঠানোর পরে আপনি কি বলছেন সেটা আমি শুনবো, এবং সেটা আমরা নেক্সট ক্লাসে ডিসকাস করব। আর লিজা, আপনি আপনার যেটা হোমওয়ার্ক সেটা আপনি পাঠিয়ে দিন গ্রুপটাতে। আমি চেক করছি আমাদের যে মাঝখানে যে একটা বিরতির টাইম থাকবে, সেই বিরতির টাইমের সময়ের মধ্যে আমি আপনার কাজটা চেক করব, এবং চেক করার পরে তারপরে কিন্তু আমরা আপনার ওই আপনার কোথায় কি ভুল হচ্ছে না হচ্ছে বা যেটা হচ্ছে সেটা আমি আপনাকে বলে দেবো, ঠিক আছে? আপনি ওটা পাঠিয়ে দিন এখন। লিজা, আর একটু আগে বলতে পারতেন, ঠিক আছে? ক্লাসটা যখন শুরু হচ্ছিল তখন বলতে পারতেন, কারণ আমাদের পরবর্তী ক্লাসটাও শুরু করতে হবে। তো লিজা, আপনি আমাকে পাঠিয়ে দিন, ঠিক আছে? রাইটিংটা, এই যেটা আপনি ভয়েস ওভার যেটা আছে সেটা আপনি পাঠিয়ে দিন, এবং সেটাতে কোথায় কি ভুল হচ্ছে, কোথায় কি মিস্টেক হচ্ছে, কিভাবে বললে আর একটু ভালো হয় আমি সেটা বলে দেবো, ঠিক আছে? আর
ওকে ম্যাম।
নজরুল, হ্যাঁ, আর নজরুল কালকে আমার ক্লাস নেওয়া, আমি কালকে and of course the spoken class as well tomorrow, so there will be no holiday for you tomorrow. And I think I will start the class as in the same time that I start at 4. It's 7:45 p.m. in Bangladeshi time. তো 7:45 প্রত্যেকে জয়েন করবার চেষ্টা করবেন, এবং তার আগে যে আমি হোমওয়ার্ক গুলো পাঠিয়ে দেব, যে যার মতো নিজের মতো করে চেষ্টা করে কমপ্লিট করবার চেষ্টা করবেন, ঠিক আছে? তো আমি আমার নেক্সট ক্লাসের লিঙ্কটা এখান থেকে 30 মিনিটস পরে দিয়ে দেবো, রাইট? সো
ম্যাম কালকে ক্লাস আছে তাহলে?
হ্যাঁ, আমি কালকের ক্লাসটা নেব। কালকের ক্লাসটা আমি তাহলে নেব, আমি নেব। Okay, so do you have anything questions? Any kind of questions, any one of you?
ম্যাম কালকে কি ক্লাস আছে?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, কালকে ক্লাস আছে, কালকে ক্লাস আছে, কালকে ক্লাস আছে,
ওকে ম্যাম।
ঠিক আছে?
কালকে কয়টা থেকে ক্লাস?
আমি রুটিনটা পাঠিয়ে দিয়েছি, আমি রুটিনটা আবার পাঠাবো, তবে কালকে আপনার সন্ধ্যে 7:45 থেকে বাংলাদেশি টাইম, সন্ধ্যে 7:45 থেকে আমাদের ক্লাসটা আছে। এবং তার অফকোর্স তার থেকে মোটামুটি 1 ঘন্টা আগে আপনারা প্রত্যেকে যার যা হোমওয়ার্ক থাকবে সেটা প্রত্যেকেই করে আমাকে পাঠাবেন, ঠিক আছে?
ওকে।
ওকে, ঠিক আছে, তাহলে আই এম লিভিং দ্য ক্লাস রাইট নাও। আর এর পরের ক্লাসটা আমরা হোমওয়ার্ক এবং বাদবাকি আমাদের যে গ্রামার বেসিক রুলস আছে সেগুলো আমরা পরের ক্লাসে চেক করে নেব, ঠিক আছে? বাই ফ্রম হিয়ার।